Hey everyone, Jim Hudson. Well, it's the kickoff for the 2011 and 2012 ice fishing season. This weekend is going to be the St. Paul Ice Show. There's people in the Dakotas and western part of Minnesota that are already ice fishing, so the ice is here. And with that, us Clam Pro staffers want to kind of keep you up to date on what's going on around the ice belt and in new equipment and what's just happening in the ice world. So with that, one of the greatest things that's going on right now, myself, Jeff Anderson, Jason Mitchell, Dave Gens, I believe Jason Durham, Walleye Dan, we're all doing online fishing reports throughout the season. And you can find those audio files right on the Clam website. You go on there, click on the audio, and you can hear what we're doing, what the bite is, how the ice conditions are. Really cool deal, something to help you guys stay on the fish more and more throughout the season. And also what we're trying to do is try to do some of these videos, these type of Facebook videos to help show you what's going on as well. And with that, I thought I'd just do a short one for the kickoff of the season of something that is true and dear to me in the ice fishing world, and that's efficiency. And what that efficiency is about is, just being prepared and before you going out on the ice, and being efficient while you're on the ice, and using products that make you more efficient when you're fishing for fish wherever you're doing this. And for me, being out here on the Great Lakes, Lake Superior, for example, largest lake in the world, I have to be very, very efficient to be very productive when I'm out here searching for fish and when I'm actually putting clients or myself on these fish. So with that efficiency and going through the motions of finding what works great and what doesn't work great, we're able to then develop new products for you fishermen to then become more efficient. So with that, I want to kind of go over some of the products out there that are new, that make me efficient and should make you really efficient too. So why don't we step back here by the Bearcat and we'll look at some new products from Clam. So as you can see by my snowmobile, I like to stay efficient. You can see I got my fish trap right on the back here. I got my auger up on front, and actually this year we'll be able to put another fish trap in front of our auger off the front of our snowmobiles, which is one of the coolest things. I tell you that the engineers at Clam are some of the greatest. But anyway, it all revolves around efficiency, making us better anglers out on the ice. And through our trials and errors when we're out here on the ice, we're always developing, coming up with new concepts of what can make us better, what can allow us to fish more comfortable and faster, and just make our overall experience on the ice better by catching more fish and being more efficient. So for this year, there's a couple new things from Clam that you'll want to look out for. And some of the coolest things for me, because I travel a long ways on the ice by snowmobile almost all the time, is some minnow containers. In minnow containers, there's a lot of companies that have them, but from Clam, they really did it this year. And for those times when you're in the truck and everything's bouncing all around, or on the back of your ATV or snowmobile, you're going over jagged ice, what happens to your minnows in your minnow bucket when you get out there? The water's everywhere, your minnows are dead. So what did they come up with? They come up with a spill-proof container. Basically, it's just a minnow bucket inside of here. The top has got a sealable ring. You can kind of see the black O-ring around there. So you put your minnows in, put the top on, seal it up so that no water is going to leak. And if there is any water that's going to leak, you got a sealable container to seal out that water from getting out everywhere. So a cool deal. It's efficient, it's easy, and just saves us money too, because our minnows ain't dying. But anyways, one thing to remember about this though, and when you get to the spot, kind of open it up, let some air in there, and great idea, great new product from Clam that's going to work great to allow us to catch more fish. And also back here on the fish house side of things, we got a little minnow bucket here, but the cool thing about it is, I might step out of the camera here, but you can kind of see there's a little holder here. And what that allows, again, this one has the sealable deal, just a smaller one for, you know, just a few minnows for when we're pulling around the fish house on the ice, the Scout here. But we can put that right here inside of there, contain it. But what's cool about it is when we're done, we just flip it over back inside the fish house and put the minnow bucket inside, and that way we can tow all of our minnows around right in there inside of our fish house. It's lighter, keeps our little fish traps lighter for when we're hand towing them around, or when you got to lift it up on the back of the snowmobile, as we do here. Also, lighting. You know, a lot of us fish in the dark, or we get to the landing early and we leave late, and we gotta, you know, put everything in our trucks or what have you. And so efficiency. You know, we want things that are small. We want things that'll fit in our pockets. You know, stuff that, you know, fits easily. You know, we don't want a great big light. And you know, efficiency. Here we go. We got a little bitty LED light that fits great in your hand. It's got a magnet on the back, so you can put it on, you know, right on our fish trap here. If we need to do something, I can put it on my snowmobile down here, put it in the truck to see anything. Or if there's nothing metal, it's got a little hook on it to hang it anywhere that you need it, stuff like that. Again, efficient, fits good in a pocket. It makes life a lot easier. And with that lighting, now we can put a whole bunch of new lighting system inside of our fish houses, so it's light in there, and, you know, we can see and not fumbling around, and, you know, for that lure that dropped and all that kind of stuff. So it's easier to see in there. And with that, and with all the electronics that we carry, you know, developed a cool container to house that. You got a battery that fits right in this compartment, and then you got a cigarette lighter to run it, or, you know, and then to charge, you know, say a GPS or your cell phone, anything like that. But the cool thing about it, it's got a bracket. It fits right inside of our fish houses, and you can put it right inside, drill it in, and it's not going to move. And you got everything in one spot. So when it, you know, efficiency. One thing is, you know, making everything inside of there efficient, or on here efficient, but also so you know where everything is. You know, being able to pick it up and know where it's at just by memory. So you put it in one spot, it doesn't move, it's going to make you more efficient. So those are just some of the easy, simple little products from Clam that's going to make you more efficient out on the ice for this winter. So stop down at the St. Paul Ice Show if you're around. Come see us, myself, Dave Gens, Jason Mitchell, Walleye Dan, Jeff Anderson, I think Rod Woten, Mike Riley, Mike Smith, a bunch of us, Rick Johnson. We're all going to be there answering questions. Some of us are going to actually be on a panel discussion where you can come and ask us questions about anything relating to ice fishing. And also we got some free giveaways from Clam. So come check us out, St. Paul Ice Show. And if you can't make us there, stop by our Facebook page or on our website, send us an email and we'll get back to you. So good ice fishing, and we'll see you on the ice.